What's good, everybody? It's Joe, and I'm coming back at you with another video. So, with this video, I wanted to talk about the importance of making peace with where you're at because you are always on a journey finding your way. Now, that's key because the people who truly understand this life experience understand that they're always on a journey, even if they have destinations and eventually arrive at their destination for different things. They understand that they will still always be on a journey because even when you hit that goal, hit that achievement, hit that milestone, get to that destination, there's going to be a newer, even longer list of dreams, goals, aspirations, desires, right? That would essentially put you back pretty much at square one. So this whole life experience is about you being a journeyman or journeywoman, right? A journey person, let's say. And that's what makes the life experience so enjoyable because you're always traveling. And that's what makes it fun, going from wherever you're at to wherever it is that you're heading and wherever it is that you want to be. Now, here's an example, right? Say right now you're single individual, right? You're living in a modest apartment, right? You can have a dream, an immediate goal or dream that you want to have your own 1 bedroom luxury condo, right? That is what will make you happy. In this point in your life, that is what will make you happy, right? Let's say you end up getting that condo and things are going well, things are great for you. You're excited, you're happy to live there. And then let's say at that point you find a partner. You guys, date, move in together, cool, everything's going well. Now you're getting to the point where you're engaged, right? Going to get married and considering starting a family. At that point, you realize that you're probably going to need a little more space if you want to consider starting a family, right? Because you might need another bedroom for the soon to be child to make its way into the world, right? So at that point, you have another dream, another desire to eventually own your own home, right? Become a home owner so that you have space for the child. Then, right, you can have a 2 bedroom home. But then eventually, after having one child with your spouse, you eventually realize that you want to have more kids because you want to have a larger family. And so you need another place with another room, right? For 3 rooms, to also factor in that, potentially you may have both boys and girls and you want to make sure that they have their own separate spaces to live, right? So then you upgrade to a 3 bedroom home, and then let's just say that's the home where you raise your family and now your kids are a little older, they're going into school, right? And so now, because you're, I guess you can say, hit your prime, as in like you're a mature adult, right? As in, let's just say you're in your late 30s, early 40s, and you've made, you're doing well for yourself. Let's just say you decide that you want to go all in and just get like a luxury mansion, right? To let everyone run loose because you want the kids to have fun. You want to live a grand life. You've always wanted to have a pool, a basketball court, like so many rooms, just a lot of space for the family to grow, but also so that you can invite other family members to do like holiday gatherings and to throw, parties. Of course, you and your partner are still young, so you guys still want to do social events with people and all these things. So you upgrade to a mega mansion and you guys are living there. And then after some time, after the kids, grow older and become adults, then you realize that you and your spouse no longer need all the space because the kids go away for college or they're living on their own. And so now at this point, you feel that it's just too much space for you. So then you want to downgrade the house into just a smaller place, like a luxury home, but still like just less rooms, like just enough space for you and your spouse, right? So I bring up that example because it's to help you understand that life is a journey, that wherever it is that you're at, of course, you're going to have milestones and dreams, desires, goals, aspirations, And when you get there, when you arrive at that given destination, there's going to be something else that you want. There's going to be something more that you desire. And sometimes it's to get even bigger and continue progressing forward. Other times it may be to scale back, right? Your preferences will change over time. There may be something that you want in your life at this given moment that eventually when you do get it, after some time you realize, hey, I don't actually need this, right? That happens with people who may have come from humble beginnings or may have been brought up in middle class, and then when they make their own money, they decide, you know what, let me go buy these luxury items of like luxury purses, luxury clothing, all these things. And they'll buy luxury clothing and they'll like it, they think it's comfortable, it's cool. But then after a certain time, they realize that they don't need it, that all it is, like, these are just textiles, they're no different than any other article of clothing. And they may find that they can just buy other products and other pieces of clothing that fit just as comfortable, that aren't as expensive as far as the price tag, right? That happens. It can also be, if, let's just say you're a car enthusiast and say right now you're driving a regular car, and in this moment in your life, your dream is to drive an Audi. If you get that Audi, you may fall in love with the Audi, but you may also see a BMW i8 and say, you know what, I want that car. That car's cool. That's my next dream car. You get that car and you're enjoying it, but then you realize, you know what, I want the Lamborghini. I want to go all in. You get the Lamborghini and you're driving it and you're having a blast, but then you realize that, you know, this car will be better suited for adrenaline junkies, and you're not that type of person. Like, you're just not an adrenaline junkie. So you're just like, okay, well, maybe I can get a car that's like has a little bit more class, right? Like something that's just like just better tailored to my taste, because you're a little more mature. Then you decide to settle with the Rolls Royce and get the Rolls Royce, and you're enjoying it, you're loving it. But then it gets to the point in your life where now you're a family man and you want to bond with your child, taking your child to and from school, and you realize that you don't need a Rolls Royce to do that, that you can just do that with any other like ordinary, nice, comfortable car. So you decide to just downgrade from that and get something else, right? Like that happens. That can always happen, right? Life is always a journey, and you're always finding your way. You're growing and expanding, and your preferences are always changing. And so the people who truly understand life understand this. They understand that there may be certain things that they want in a given moment that they feel be beneficial to their lives, and then they can arrive at that point and eventually crave something more, or decide to that they may not actually want the what it is that they finally got, and then they want to scale back, right? You're always going to be on a journey. You're always, to some degree, might feel out of place, because sometimes we may experience impatience and say, hey, I should already be at this position, or I should already have whatever it is that I want. When that's the joy in life. The joy in life is just finding your way. The joy in life is going through the motions and eventually working your way and getting to where it is that you want to be. If, God, this may sound good, of saying, like, if let's just say, rather than how life is, let's just say at the snap of a finger, right? You hear me? Like with the snap, just like that. If life was that at the snap of a finger, you can get whatever you want immediately, like instantly, life will be boring. I'm telling you right now, it would be boring. You would not enjoy it. The reason for this is because there wouldn't be any effort. There wouldn't be any journey. It would just be that, like, you want ice cream right now, snap your fingers, boom. You want $1 billion, snap your finger, boom. You wouldn't even need money, because you could just snap your finger and get whatever it is that you want. So you have your mansion, you have the private jet, you have, I don't know, a pet, you have your family, you have whatever car you want, whatever meal. It would not be enjoyable, because you would get bored and you'll run out of things to desire and things to do, because there's no spiritual journey. There's no like actual movement from getting from one point to another. If you could just be instantly gifted anything that you want, you're not giving up anything to get to that point. It wouldn't be fun. So this is what I mean. You're always on a journey finding your way, right? You're always life is entertaining because there's always a new journey that you can embark on. There's always something that you can go after. There's always something that you can work towards, and it'll be a lot more meaningful if you put time and effort towards something and end up getting it. Or if you desire something for so long and then somehow, some way, by the powers that be, it lines up to deliver it to you. But of course, things will mean a lot more to you if there's something that you've desired for a long time and it finally makes its way to you, because then you'll be grateful for it and you won't take it for granted. You could snap your fingers and get whatever it is that you want whenever you want it, whenever you wanted it, then you wouldn't be grateful for anything because you can have anything. Everything is replaceable. And in this lifetime, there are a lot of things that are not replaceable, right? You are not, you are irreplaceable. You're one of one. That'll never change, right? So be grateful for yourself. Be grateful for other people around you. Be grateful for the things that you have. And even if you're in a position where you're not where you want to be, right? Where you may feel quote unquote out of place, that's okay. Make peace with that, because that's the fun part in life, being on that journey. You just want to make sure you're heading in the right direction towards your goal, towards the destination, and understand that it's not about it's not about the destination. It's about the journey, because the destination, once you arrive at the destination, you're already there, and you're gonna have an even longer list of items, of dreams, desires that you're gonna want once you're at that point. So it's literally never ending. It's infinite. It's eternal. That list that you have is going to be infinite. So just make peace with the journey. The journey is the most important. Have fun along the way, and that's priority number one. Just enjoy the journey. Enjoy it all. Be grateful for it, because you're gonna be on a journey for a long time. You're gonna be on a journey for the rest of your life, and it can be difficult journey if you decide to let it be, and if you choose for it to be, or it can end up being the most enjoyable, the most exciting, the most smooth sailing journey you've ever experienced or you've ever been on, right? You're free to choose how you want that. You're free to choose how you want your journey to be. So once again, this is Joel, and I'm out. I'll see you guys for the next video.